So hopefully I'm not going to make too bad a job of it. So, apparently a groom's speech is supposed to be complimentary to the bride, heartfelt, moving. Well, I also discovered that I'm supposed to put some jokes in here. So, as Fran tells me, although I may find myself hilariously funny most of the time, doesn't mean that everyone else will. So, with all this in mind, I've tried my best to be heartfelt and moving, and I'll keep the comedy to a minimum. There are, however, a couple of feeble attempts at humour, which should hopefully be readily apparent, and I have primed some of my family to laugh at certain moments. So, when they start to laugh, if you would just laugh along with them. Otherwise, it's going to look like I've just got them out in day release, and I can't have that. So, there's quite a few toasts through the course of the speech, so to make sure your glasses are charged, and you'll be up and down, so on and so forth. So, thanks in advance for bearing with me. So, firstly, I'd like to thank you all for being here with us and sharing our special day. Some of you travelled quite a distance, Martin, and some of you have made it all the way from Keighley.
Yay!
So,
took us a while to get here.
So, whether you be family or friends, it really means a lot to us that you've made it here today. It wouldn't have been the same without you all. It would have been a hell of a lot cheaper. That's beside the point. So, my first toast is to you, the guest. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Cheers!
So, next up, unfortunately, Fran's dad couldn't be here today to give it away. But I'm sure he's looking down on us right now with immense pride in his daughter. I'd like to thank Norman for giving her away today and stepping into Richard's place. And I'd also like to thank you for all the love and care and support that you've shown Fran over the years. I know she looks on you as much more than an aunt and an uncle. So we've got a couple of little presents down here somewhere, which we'll give out at the end of the speeches. So, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding to Margaret, Norman, and to Richard.
Cheers. Cheers.
So, moving on again, we've got the most important part here, on to my gorgeous new wife, Fran. So, you look absolutely stunning today. And I want everyone to know how lucky I feel to be here today. Fran's beautiful, intelligent, funny, caring, considerate, loving. The list goes on, and on, and on, and on. And at this point, I feel I really should thank Fran for writing this particular passage in my speech. But being serious for a moment, Fran is all of these things I've just mentioned, and much, much more besides. And I truly do feel extremely lucky that she's consented to be my wife. I'll always do my very best to make you happy. And I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, will you please be upstanding, please? To my beautiful new wife, to Fran.
To Fran.
That is a bit like the hokey cokey, isn't it? Calm down, calm down. I'll go down with Lisa.
Mrs. Innes.
Right, if the maid of honour and the two bridesmaids would like to pop up, please. if Helen can stand. These are just empty bags, by the way. If you could wait and open them later on.
So what is it? Does it show you?
So that's sort of knockered up the next bit of my speech, because the next bit. I'll just move on now. Right, I did have a bit about the bridesmaids and the maid of honour, but we'll just skip that bit and move on. So I'm sure you'll all agree how beautiful our maid of honour and the bridesmaids are today. And I'd like to thank them very much for all that you've done for Fran today, keeping her calm, getting her here on time, 20 minutes early. The first time she's ever been early for anything. It's unheard of, so God alone knows how you manage that. I'd also like to express a special well done to Maria and Andrea, who did most of the organising of the hen do up in Edinburgh.
Yay!
You made sure she got there, she didn't get arrested, and she came back, which was the main thing.
Fines in the post.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to be upstanding once again.
Hips giving in, knees are giving up.
To the bridesmaids, maid of honour, and Maria and Andrea.
Yay!
I know this is the most exercise that some of you lot have had in many, many years. But not to worry, we've only got another 16 pages to go. Bear with me. Right, next up, I'd like to thank Phyllis for welcoming me into the fold, not setting the dog in there, first thing I met, and also for not pointing the finger of the book at me too often.
Phyllis's finger.
And also for letting me marry your daughter. Then I've got my mum and dad here, who've been chittering away in the background as I've been speaking. I don't know if any of you heard them.
She's what?
If your hand's up the sleeve, people still hear you. I don't think anyone would. Does anyone here understand that, apart from the contingent here?
Are they French?
French. Well, funny you should mention that. My mum asked me if you were Welsh. How bizarre. So, moving on to my mum and dad. Obviously, without them, I wouldn't be here today. So, thank you all, thank both of you for all of your support, guidance, and enduring love over the years. I feel extremely lucky to have had such wonderful parents. You've both taught me so much, and you've always encouraged me in everything that I've done. So, you've made me the person that I am today. So, for better or for worse. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, to Phyllis and my mum and dad.
Phyllis and mum and dad.
At this point, quick thanks to the catering team, photographers, bar staff. You are going to earn your money later on. Especially on the next floor. some of the ladies might get a bit fruity, so you might like to keep the door shut. Watch yourself, they do like nice young boys. Okay, right, where am I? Yeah, he looks terrified now.
Oh, that's Boogie Boy.
Ooh.
Boogie Boy. Thanks to Boogie.
Finally, you would love to hear one final toast to one of my best friends, at least until after his speech, that is. My best man, Jason. Thank you for organising the stag do. It all went like clockwork. The venues were superb, and I'm sure we'll still be talking about what the ladies called our Brunny Moon for quite a while to come. So, before I hand you over to Jason, by the way, there's a couple of things that you need to know. For those of you that don't know him, his full name is Jason. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, well, I need one.
Especially if he's standing by the bar, he would really appreciate it if you use his full name.
Jason, can I buy it? I don't think so.
Second thing is, he suffers from a rare medical condition which makes him prone to exaggeration, and he believes that fanciful events which may have occurred only in his imagination actually happened in real life. So please, humour him along for the next 23 minutes. Pure, unadulterated fantasy. So, finally, ladies and gentlemen, one last time. Best man, Jason.
To Jason.
Can't go.
Thank you very much.
Will, did you hear that? Harry just said, I thought I were one of your best friends.
It may, I get a really straight cheek.
How's the drink then?